So this morning we're just going over the live cold calling session. It's not going to be anything much here, just putting in the hours, putting in the work. Again, it's more bootstrap. So we're starting from the beginning. If I had to start from the beginning, I would just get out and start cold calling because it generates me leads immediately. And that's really the biggest thing and most important thing that you can do is just make offers in this business. That's a money making activity, like just talking to people, making offers. So what I got and what I got set up today is, or this morning is, I just got batch dialer open. I'm not looking at any leads. The leads that I am calling, however, are pre-foreclosure. And let me see what today's date is. Let me cut the volume up so I can actually hear. But today is pre-foreclosure. I mean, the list that I'm going to be calling is pre-foreclosure. So I got those, and I get those fresh daily. We get those fresh from Propelio. And I got a video with Propelio. If you want to look at that, you can definitely do it. But in Texas, so majority of the big markets inside of Texas, Houston, Corpus Christi, Waco, Austin, Dallas, San Antonio, all those particular markets, we are able to get pre-foreclosures like crazy. So what we got is just Houston Q3 and DFW, and all that is pre-foreclosures. That's all we literally got. I believe it might be some probates or some non-owner occupied, or it might be some probates or some affidavit of heirships or substitute of trustees. But for the most part, all this is free data inside of Propelio. We just went and skip traced it for us through batch leads. Skip tracing is free, so we're just going there and calling. I already called all of DFW, so we're just gonna come through and call Houston. Yeah, just looking for somebody that has any kind of motivation. So it started on my side, so you might hear me being a little bit patient here, or I may not be talking as much. But with a cold call, it's all really about the opening, and then not only the opening, but then again, it like we're not looking to close these people.
That's been forwarded to voicemail.
So we got
the
a
person
voicemail.
you're trying to reach is not available.
That's gonna happen a ton. So I imagine I do that at least 100 times while I'm cold calling. Just go ahead and kicking them over to a voicemail. Again, this is bootstrap. So with batch lead, it's a triple line dialer. So it calls 3 leads at a time. So if that lead has 4 numbers, it's gonna call all 4 numbers, or three of those 4 numbers, whichever is not on the do not call registry. A lot of these are going to be on the do not call
forwarded to voicemail. The person.
Tyler Williams. And I'm not expecting a whole heck of a lot. What I'm doing right now is literally showing up. Like most people believe, like something has to happen in order for you to make money, or something like it's just something special.
Automated voice messaging system.
Well, if I'm being honest with you, the only way something special happens is if you just show up. So what we're doing right now is we're just showing up. Hey, how y'all doing this morning? So when I made $51,000 on a door knock, I just showed up. It wasn't because I was lucky. I was there. You can't be lucky if you're not there. Like you can't be lucky if you're not in the game. Same thing with this. You can't be lucky cold calling if you're not cold calling. You can find a needle in a haystack if you're looking, but if you're not looking, you're not going to find it. So that's really the biggest thing. But while I'm here on this call, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over the top 5 pillars on this particular call. Whoever picks up is the opening, and then we go right into property conditions, motivation, timeline, amount owed, home value.
Voicemail. The person you're trying.
If you don't have that information, go over to my Instagram and DM me. I'll send it over to you. It's my personal script.
Now, the person you're trying to.
That we've been using for years, and I've literally paid thousands of dollars for that information. It's basic information, but I paid thousands of dollars for that information. It's basic now because I've used it a ton, but I'll keep getting in this bad boy. And again, a lot of these calls are gonna be forwarded. It's basically 9:30, 10 o'clock, so I'm not anticipating everybody to answer the phone, but we're gonna see what we can do. Again, my goal here is to show you how to do it. If you want to make 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 by the end of the year, I'm showing you how you can go out there and make 20, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. Most money we've ever made on the wholesale with cold calling is 20 grand. So, and I did that the first day. We got that contract. The first week I cold called. I got that lead the first day.
The person you're trying to reach is not.
That's my man, Mike Farley. Yeah, I heard my son. He's trying to bust in here. I'm gonna have to put this on pause. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. My boy in there buzzing in here.
8322330.
All right, so I'm gonna put that on voicemail after the call. So what I'm gonna do is, hey, how you doing?
I'm great. How can I help you?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. This is Jordan. I was calling you about this property on Champion Villa Drive.
Sure. Uh-huh.
I was trying to see, would you guys be interested in getting a cash offer for that particular property?
I'm sorry?
I was asking, would you be interested in getting a cash offer for that property?
No, not at all.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm a local home buyer. Do you happen to know anybody else that might be interested in selling the property?
I don't.
Okay. Awesome. Well, shoot, if you guys ever get in the mood of selling, we can definitely get you over a cash offer. I don't know if you want to do that today, but we can definitely get you over a cash offer to see kind of if you ever was to sell, we can see what you can get for it. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, I know exactly what my equity is in the home. I love my house. I'm not planning to go anywhere. And yeah, so that's probably not something that would be considering.
Okay. Awesome. Hey, well, you have a good day.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
All right, then, over. All right, so not interested. We're just gonna mark it as not interested. Not the end of the world, but as you can see, I didn't die no. Right? Not interested in selling? Cool. You happen to know anybody else who's interested in selling? Cool. What's there? Hey, even if you wanted to sell in the future, would you want to know how much you can get? Is that something you're interested in going through today? Cool, right? We're able to move through that, and we want to push through those objections. Anybody can say, anybody can just hurry up and get off the phone. Trust me, you will hurry up and get off the phone at some point. We're just not doing it right now. All right, so work on those rebuttals, work on that feedback. Gary, how you doing?
We didn't get your message either because.
All right, voicemail. Click. Let's move on to the next one. You want to do that as quickly as possible. You want to do that as quickly as humanly possible. Not looking to be here for a long time, but definitely looking to get through these leads. I want to call everybody. If you're on a pre-foreclosure, I want you to get a call this morning. I'm selling the house. The agent just took it off the market. We're supposed to close next week. Literally, I've gotten multiple phone calls just this morning. I had 2 before 9:30. Just came off the market yesterday, right? So when this data is fresh, the best time to hit it. It puts you in front of everybody immediately. Alejandro, how you
Please
doing?
leave your message for.
Voicemail. Waiting call, ongoing. Not a missed call. Okay. When I say call waiting, can I take that? Edwin. And right now I'm in Houston. I live in Tyler, so I'm East Texas. No, I'm not traveling to Houston to buy a house. But there is a service called Velocity REO. They're like a company that actually takes photos of properties for us. So I can buy houses and make money in Houston without actually being in Houston. That's my main goal.
An SMS notification. Press.
And voicemail. Hey, and if you guys got any questions about wholesaling real estate, man, drop it in the chats below. I'd love to help y'all out. Manuel, how you doing? Hello? Manuel? Hello? Manuel? All right, nothing there. Hello? I see you still on the phone. You there, boss? All right, got nothing. I don't know if that was abandoned. I wouldn't call it abandoned, but I don't know what to kind of consider that. We rocking calling these pre-foreclosures this morning. Peggy, how you doing?
I'm good. Who is this?
This is Jordan. I was actually calling you about this property on North Sulphur Creek
Uh-huh.
in Magnolia. I wanted to see if you might be interested in selling that particular property or getting a
It's
cash offer.
actually, we're closing on Friday.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, awesome. If anything happens, just give me a call. I love to put in the offer and see what we can do.
Okay, thank you.
All right, no problem.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so that's not a successful sale. I would just put that as I don't want to keep blowing them up. Answering machine, abandoned, call back, no answer, disconnected number, not interested. I don't know what I want to do for that. Let's create a new event. Just say follow up. Supposed to be closing next week. Next week Monday is the auction. So a lot of these are like last minute deals. Next week, Tuesday in Texas is the auction, which is the 2nd. So if she's closing next week, she might not be able to, truthfully. We'll just call it the end of the week, Friday. Just kind of see what's going on, see if they had anything squared away we can save. $10 a.m. Let me save it right there. Follow-up has been created. So I just put callback, and then we'll do it. We created a follow-up task for that particular lead. Inside the batch, again, this keeps me organized. This definitely keeps me organized. Make sure we got time in here. I need some music, man.
Hello, we are not available now.
Voicemail. Again, that's going to be 90% of these calls. It's crazy is that this is what happens 90% of the time. And most people that want to
Forwarded to voicemail.
Most
The
people that
person you're
wanna
trying
make
to
money,
reach is not available.
like they never even get to somebody that picks up the phone. That's crazy. 90% of the time while you're cold calling, you don't get nothing but voicemails. People aren't even gonna pick up. Hey, Angel, how you doing? Angel, you there? Hello? So 90% of the time, all you're gonna get is voicemails. But most people that want to make $10,000 stop at the voicemail, like, oh, I don't want to do this. I quit. Real estate's difficult. All right, it's mind blowing. What's more difficult than staying in the same situation? Especially when you don't have the freedom, you don't have the money, when you don't have the capital. It's almost like you just sit there and waddle in self-pity, wanting it to be easy. And majority of what you're gonna face is just the thoughts in your head. Like that's majority of what you're gonna face. Hey, how you doing? Good morning. How are you? I was calling about this property on Emerald Canyon. Trying to see if you might be interested in selling or getting a cash offer. All right. We'll just do a call back on that. They picked up. They obviously picked up. I didn't hear anything. So I'll do a call back on that one. Denise, how you doing? Good morning, Denise. You there? No pickup. I just do voicemail. But yeah, I remember the first time I sat here and cold called. David, how you doing? David, you there? All right, cool. Remember the first time I sat there and cold call, I literally was so nervous. Me and my brother was going through, True People Search, which 90% of those numbers are wrong anyways. And we're sitting there nervous. We're not trying to pick up the phone. And we keep calling, and like literally I can feel my body. Like I'm so nervous, I'm almost shaking.
Ordered to an automated voice
Very,
messaging
very
system.
timid. Very unsure, very unconfident about myself. And we just get out here and we just start cold calling. And it wasn't the best, I'll be honest with you, but hindsight being 2020, majority of the problems that I had on the phone had nothing to do with any of the sellers on the phone. 90% of those
Forwarded to an automatic voice
90% of
message
those problems was me, myself, and Irene. All right. Like it was just me. And maybe it was the nervousness of my brother as well with me. But we was both like, I'm not gonna say terrified, but literally like terrified. There comes a point where, and I learned this from Les Brown, you don't have to be great to get started, but you gotta get started to be great. And that's kind of the mindset that we had is like, man, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. And if we do it, eventually we'll get better as time
to
goes.
voicemail. The person
No different than anything that we ever done. Because you see my jersey in the background. So I played college ball. In New Jersey, we played against Texas A&M. We played A&M in that jersey. But anyways, when I first started this sport, Malcolm, how you doing, big dog?
All right, who is?
Hey, this is Jordan, brother. Hey, I was reaching out to you about this property on Sunnyvale. I wanted to see.
Man, I ain't gonna talk to you right now about that, man. I'll call you back. Bye.
All right, bet. Call back. Hey, he ain't gonna talk to me now. So the best thing with that one is just stay in front of him. So we'll do a call back. I'll create an event. I'll just do follow up. Yep, follow up call is already one there. Description. Yep, contact's already there. Let's go this evening. So I'll come back after I work the boards out. I'll come back at 3:30, do some more cold call and see how we go. Follow up this evening. You know what? I'm gonna go after 5 because that's when typically most people like get off of work. But yeah, with anything that we ever done, we started off terrible. Even with this sport. The only reason why I kept playing this sport is because my mama wouldn't let me quit. Roger, how you doing?
please leave your message.
My mama wouldn't let me quit. And then my older brother was having success in the sport. And I could always go outside and play football and play catch and play in the yard and play. But the contact part I was scared of. I was afraid of, right? And here I am. And that's exactly what this jersey, right? What I was at SFA when I was in college, I was a very, very violent player. Meaning I could hit. I was one of the hardest hitters on the team, if not the hardest hitter on the team, just depending on who you ask. Morris, how you doing?
This is Karen.
Karen, I'm sorry. Hey, I was calling about that property on Southmore Boulevard.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I wanted to see if you might be interested in getting an offer for that property.
If I might be interested in what?
Getting an offer for that property?
No, I don't know why people keep calling. I'm not going anywhere.
You're not going anywhere? Gotcha.
No, we're not selling the house.
Okay. Awesome. You tell me this. You know anybody else that might be interested in selling it?
No.
Okay. And tell me this, and for the future references, would you like to know what you might be able to get for it? So she just hung up on me. Cool. So I'll put on that one. Not interested. No reason to call somebody that don't want to sell back. Go ahead and mark them not interested and keep moving, especially when they hang up on you. You want to deal with people that want to deal with you. But anyways, go back to this story. I was known for the very thing I was afraid to do. Right? In college, I was known for the very thing the little boy version of myself, the same sport, was afraid to do. So what I'm getting at is that sometimes when you're afraid, like the very thing that you're afraid of might be the thing that might be your calling, might be something you can hang your hat on. Miguel, how you
Leave your
doing?
message for
So don't let fear stop you in this business. Do not let fear stop you in this business. Same thing in life. Do not let fear stop you. I think Will Smith was talking about life begins on the other side of fear, or the most amazing thing when he jumped out that plane. It was so amazing and peaceful. But before he did that, he was afraid. Exact same concept. Exact same thing here. Most people are afraid to invest because it's hundreds of thousands of dollars. Right? So they're afraid, they stop. But you got to take a chance.
3.
If you can take a chance, you can win at life. If you don't take a chance, it's very hard to win. I don't care who you are. If you do not take a chance. Charles, how you doing? Hello? All right. Chalk it up as a voicemail. If you don't have a triple line dollar, you need to get one. It makes cold calling so much more efficient. In 30 minutes.
Hi, you've reached Jamie. Please leave me a message and I will get back to you as quickly as possible. Thanks. And
Leave voicemail here.
Thanks.
Hey, Jamie, this is Jordan. Give me a call back whenever you get a chance. Awesome. Thanks. Very quick, to the point. Boom. I don't even tell her too much stuff. Just give me a call back whenever you get a chance. Brandon, how you doing, boss? Voicemail. But anyways, you got to just take that chance. You got to take that risk. If you take the risk, you got a chance to win. And most likely, if you're taking a calculated risk, it's very hard to lose. Can you lose? Absolutely. Absolutely, it can go wrong. But it's very hard to lose when you're taking a calculated risk. All right. You can lose at anything. You can lose saving your money. Like if the bank failed, you lost your money. If you got $1 million in the bank only going to insure $250,000, you took a loss. All right. I know people that during the economy, during the recession, people had hundreds of thousands of dollars sitting in the bank. When the bank started failing, some of the banks took that money to pay off debts that they had. Like literally pay off debts. So if they had $100,000 and had a $50,000 car, the bank would take that money and pay off that $50,000 car without even asking.
Voicemail. The person.
So you taking loss automatically. You're in the game and you're taking loss. You're thinking you're safe and you're taking a loss. So some of this stuff is retrospect. Hindsight 2020. You live and you learn. But on this one, if you're not betting on yourself, you need to be. Just being honest. You got to bet on yourself. You got to put yourself in position to win. And not saying showing up here is going to make you win. Even if you're listening. If you're listening, let's go ahead and cut the dollar on. It's that simple. Let's go ahead and cut the dollar on if you're listening right now. Let's go ahead and get started. What are we waiting for? Because nobody's coming to save us. We're going to have to get out here. We're going to have to make it happen. That's the reason why I'm calling today. Jaleel, how you doing? Voicemail. At least I didn't hear anything. But yeah. Only people going to save you is you. Sergio, how you doing, my man? Hello? Yeah, so pick up the phone, call people, make offers. Pick up the phone, call people, make offers. If y'all got any questions for me, man, go ahead and put them in the chats. Weldon, how you doing? A little late on that one. Keep going. Let's see what we got next. This triple line dollar is a beast. I'm getting a lot of motion, meaning I'm not just sitting here waiting all the time. Like it's definitely dialing through these, circulating through these numbers.
Call has been forwarded to an audio. Hello,
Hey, how you doing?
can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I was calling about this property on Wimbledon Court. I was trying to see if you might be interested in getting an offer for it.
In what?
Getting an offer for the property on Wimbledon Court?
Well, it's up for sale.
It's up for sale?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay,
I'm sorry?
do you want me to go through the agent?
Well, my agent is the one that's handling it. But if you're an investor, we're not interested.
Okay. Awesome. I'm definitely investing. Okay, that works for me.
Thank you.
Hey, no problem. Again, on my side, and this is one thing you got to know, if it's not a fit, don't force it. It's already an agent. I can't get an agent referral from it. They're not interested in an investor. Cool, let's move. Like I have no problem no problem walking away from a convincing job. Meaning I don't want to have to convince somebody to go with me. I want to give them their options, but obviously they heard enough. They're not interested in what we got to offer. Cool, let's move. And I'm gonna look at this property and see what it look like. See what is on the market for. Property records, Zillow. 21, okay, they're trying to sell it for $560. They dropped the price 11 grand. I don't know what that is. I just put voicemail. Dropped the price $11,000. Been on the market 47 days. Only 149 views. It's tough. It's tough. They bought it in 2008 for $269,000. They're literally doubling the price. Thank God for real estate. Can't win if you ain't in the game. Nice cul-de-sac in Pearland. Looks like a nice neighborhood. Everything's old about it. Pretty, I'm not gonna say outdated, but bland property.
Couldn't hear you. Please try again. At the tone, please record.
Bland property for $500,000. I have to pull my other laptop up here. We're still working.
Virtual calling assistant recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Can you say what you're calling about?
Maple Drive.
May I ask who's calling?
Is this artificial intelligence?
One sec, checking with the person you called. Thanks for calling, but they wanted me to tell you that it's no longer relevant. Have a good one.
Okay, I've never heard that before. That's awesome. Must be artificial intelligence.
Record your message after the tone.
All right, so we're just going through. Again, this seems like a lot of work, or it seems like we're going through this stuff, but man, we're on the pace to make some money. So I say that we just closed one deal for $20,000. 20 grand.
El buzón de voz. La persona con la que intentas comunicarte no está disponible. Graba tu mensaje después del tono. Puedes colgar cuando hayas terminado de grabarlo.
I don't know what that said. No, you didn't. Just kidding. Oh. Let me go back to this green
Hey,
screen.
thanks for calling. To connect and talk, just say your name and what you're calling about after the beep.
This is Jordan.
Hey, thanks.
Hi, thanks for calling. The person you're trying to reach isn't available right now, but you can leave a message after the...
All right. Trying to put it on the green screen. Don't look like it's gonna let me. I had to get it off of there.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording,
Touch screen is so much better. I'm ready to touch all of this. Because I'm trying to do the green screen, but it's not working. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Otis?
Otis Morgan, sorry.
Going to the next one.
at the tone, please.
And if you want to get confident with cold calling specifically, what you need to do is just practice.
This is Jim Bean's phone.
Hello?
Hello, this is Jim Bean's cell phone. Can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I was calling about that property on Netleaf.
You're calling about what, sir?
The property on Netleaf, Garden Drive in Katy. I was trying to see would he be interested in selling that particular property, or you, or him.
Not at this time, but you're welcome to call back in the future, but not right now.
Gotcha. When you thinking like a month or two, or
I would say 3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months? Okay, awesome. We'll definitely do that. Thank you. So call back. Once you get a call back, you'll create an event inside of here. Follow up. So even if you don't get this lead, what we could do is send it off to an agent. So in a couple of months, that means we call them back next month at the end of the month. We don't wait 2 or 3 months. Whatever time they say they're ready to sell, we split that in half, and that's when we call them. Then again, gonna put that in the morning. Got them in the morning, let's call them back in the morning. Say follow-up has been created. Got a couple of things on the task. So that's what we got here. Keep rocking and rolling.
Forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Triple line dollar going to worker. A 49-second short was uploaded to your channel. Why is the short uploaded to my channel? I gotta figure this stuff out, man. This is crazy. I don't know what I'll be posting here. Hey, how you doing, Vivian?
Fine, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing fantastic this morning. I was just reaching out to you about this property on Greenlee in Dixon.
What about it?
I was trying to see, would you be interested in getting a cash offer for that particular property?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Okay. Do you happen to know somebody that might be interested in selling?
No.
Okay. Awesome. All right, then. Well, shoot, you have a great day, Vivian.
You too.
All right. Thank you. Hey, so I'm going to show you what I did there. Obviously, we didn't get any results, but this is very big for you. Whenever you get somebody on the phone and you're talking to them, if you notice that they're slow or older, make sure you slow down your voice, your pitch, your tone, like slow down everything. And that's how you build rapport. I went through a training with Tony Robbins, and it was talking about rapport building, and it had nothing to do with what month your birthday was in. It had everything to do with your ability to match and mirror their pace and tonality. So since I got somebody being respectful, calm, slow, I'm gonna match that same type of energy. Now, if I got somebody that's high pitch, fast, no, I want it now. I'll get that same thing. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's going on with the property? Tell me a little bit more about it. Right? I'll get quick, I'll get fast, I'll get right into the meat and potatoes. Like I've literally had that with multiple people. I've cussed with people on the phone. If they cuss at me, I'm cussing in them back. And there's nothing wrong with that because I'm building rapport. The person that cuss wants somebody that cuss. And the reason why they do is because they're used to that. That's what they do. So they value that. If you have that, they'll value you. If you don't have that, oh, this person don't have a backbone. It's crazy, but that's exactly how it works. So if you hear somebody, just be like them. And if you can be like them, most likely you can get some results that you're looking for. Go to studios. Go to my content.
Please leave your message for 8.
Voicemail again. We got a number of voicemails. Let me delete this.
Die von Ihnen gewählte Person Ihren Anruf nicht persönlich entgegennehmen. Bitte hinterlassen Sie eine Nachricht nach.
Houston's diverse. Somebody said we didn't make that 20 grand. Man, if I could show you we made that 20 grand, I would show
The
you.
person you are calling is protected by you.
But for whatever reason, I cannot get green screen to work. That's how I go, man. Last minute, I keep adding reels on here, on shorts. My Tesla videos do well on my shorts.
Put into an automated voice messaging system.
All right, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna get out of this and I'm gonna put on break. And while I go on break, I am going to go to Recimply. I'm gonna do some follow-ups. And I'm gonna see if I can just get rid of my green screen. I don't know how to get rid of it. Add photos, that won't work. It ain't let me do nothing. How do you